Hello, welcome back to Tropicoco. So we finally fixed Banana Bay, and who would have thought that actually the fertile land just straight up ran out. Everything's going pretty well. We have a few issues around the city. One of those is not enough educated workers, which we're going to get to because we'll have to build some more schooling systems to make sure that the residents here have enough ways to get educated. Now here's a weird truth to the city. We have a water tower up here, Alvar's water tower, that apparently has a really high crime rate. Who would have known? Because it's on Tower Road, which isn't very connected. And I don't know how anybody's... For one, why is anybody going to rob a water tower? Somebody has. Okay, fair enough. Now, they must have travelled up the mountain to commit this crime. So honestly, if somebody's going to rob this place enough to give it a high crime rate, hats off to them because, oh my god. That's the kind of effort that should be rewarded with massive props. So yeah, buildings are getting abandoned over at the high density commercial zone. That's fair enough. I mean, that's going to get bulldozed by the automatic bulldoze mod. We changed the railway station over here because it was the wrong kind of railway station. It was a passenger railway station and not a cargo one. And the most important thing for this commercial district is getting cargo here and not clogging up the roads here in between with trucks. So this cargo terminal should help us out once we get enough people to warrant this expansion. All this area is going to be commercial, so there's room to grow. We just need to make sure we give it the people to grow with. So Banana Bay is expanding as well, and all of these fields are filling up. We've got all kinds from cheeses. Okay, so this isn't a cheeses building, and this isn't Soylent Green. This isn't shade-grown coffee, because coffee plants, last I checked, were not purple. And this isn't an animal farm, because there's no animals here at all. Laughing goat, sure, whatever. But, yeah, all of these areas are being built up, and it looks like industry is very much on the rise. We're getting closer to breaking even on our weekly income. It's going to be a long time, because you put down some expensive infrastructure in the vein of these cargo hubs. They're pretty expensive, pretty pricey, but they're great. And look at the amount of ships that are coming and going from our city. It's become a commercial hotspot. Oh, and now our first field needs more workers. It needs a lot of uneducated workers, though, and I don't think there's that many people in the city that don't have education, even though all of the regions we put down favour school being out. Or at least Tropicoco Cove does. So what do we need? Industry's filling up in the background. It's coming up and it's going down, and it's coming up and it's going down. But all round, it's doing okay. Now let's just make sure that this agricultural land doesn't run out, because we enabled infinite ore, but we never enabled infinite fertile land. So I'm not sure if that just runs out because you can't enable a mod for that. But oh my god, the traffic in this area is picked up substantially, and goods are going out of the city like hotcakes. And it's really helped with our expenses, actually. Look at that. We're down to minus 7,000, which seems kind of catastrophic, but we've got unlimited funds, and we're definitely on the right trend. So looking at this, there's no real requests that I see from any bubbles. Our Rico's safe. Yeah. So we can start thinking about what we're going to do, which is public transport. Bang. So the first thing we're going to do with public transport is a metro. Wait, actually, cable cars. Connect cable car stops with cables to allow cable cars to travel between them. Please note that cables cannot make sharp turns. To keep passengers safe and happy, build them with gentle curves and small angles. End-of-line cable car stop. Man, imagine a cable car that goes all the way across the bay from mountain to mountain. That'd be pretty crazy. What's this connection? Oh, it's the railway. And that's an out-of-city connection. So we could hook up this railway over to our line over here. That'd be pretty cool. And so many things we can do. We could even solve the crime up on this mountain. No, man, that's way too ambitious. Got some power issues as well. So it's time to splash, I think. Wait, hang on a sec. We could go super crazy. Now, do we want to go nuclear, or do we want to go solar? Solar power plant looks pretty cool. And where are we going to put the solar power? Well, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of building something nice, high and flat up on the mountain. Oh, but I'm so spoiled for choice. I can't decide what to do. Right, I have the perfect idea. So this little cove here is quite hidden away, but it's the perfect place for us to build a road that goes through the mountain here. So we're going to build a tunnel that goes along this road, cuts through here, and it's a secret little cove where we're going to put a nice big power plant. We're going to use solar power and probably some wind turbines as well to decorate it. And let's first build the construction road thing. Yes. Maybe we can have a road that goes around the edge of the coast, like a coastal road. Ah, yeah, look at this. This is perfect. And now we're going to bend this road around. Perfect. And now we're going to put down the power plant that we want. Oh, now that looks pretty cool. Now we're also going to decorate this place up. So this is going to be, yeah, I know we said we were going to do public transport, but power is such a big issue that we need to address it before we get people more connected. So we're going to bring the power lines. Do we bring them parallel to the road? That might look kind of cool. We're going to keep it 90 degrees, and we're going to kind of create a bit of a circle. Bam, it's all connected up, and it does actually kind of look cool. That's all of our power problems gone for good. We need to make sure this power plant has water, because sometimes they need it. I'm not quite sure why, but it makes sense actually. I guess the solar power plant will need some cooling. So there we go, it's hooked up with water. Oh, and those blades are starting to spin. Are they facing the wind? Now they're actually in probably the worst position they could possibly be to catch wind. That doesn't matter, they look cool. They look real cool. So we're going to go to the trees tool now. And we're going to delete all the trees around here because we want a fresh start to our trees. And these ones look a bit janky, to be honest. Perfect. Okay, now it's time to put down the trees that we want. Now I'm a big fan of these trees at the end. Oh man, look at them go down. Looks good. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Look at this. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with how that looks. And if we go to the power display, holy crap, we've got 235 megawatts available. It's going to take a long time before the city goes anywhere near power capacity. Okay, well, that's all well and good. We've got a power plant over here and nobody really needs to go here. So the fact that it's just a small road connecting this up shouldn't be an issue. I guess a lot of people work at a power plant and you've got like a trash guy here coming and these guys all work here, I suppose. Worker at the solar power plant. Got the cop shop too. We might have to make a small community over here to facilitate this power plant. We can have some houses along the edge here. Nice beachfront property. In fact, actually, that's a really good idea. I think we might do this. Yeah. Oh, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. And this is going to be a new little community. Now, hang on a sec, actually. This is going to create a lot of traffic, isn't it? So maybe not too big a community. But we can always have a train or a metro station that goes out here and shares the load, so to speak. So let's create a new district out here. Give it the same theme that we had before, Tropicoco. Bam. And now we can paint down a few houses. We're also going to paint the beach as well, using, here we are, landscaping tools and sand. Down goes some more sand. Nice little beach. Perfect. Now we're also going to cut in with the sand here because it looks a bit ugly, the kind of sand coming so close. And I like the idea of, you know what, this dock not having any sand near it. Because it's a shipping lane, right? Actually, maybe just like a thin layer. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Ship ahoy! Ship away! Right, so everything's going pretty well then. What do we need to look at? What do we need to take care of? Everybody has workers now, well-educated. Wow, there's even some highly educated dudes. Noise is an issue for these guys, and they really don't like noise. But cargo is definitely good. Elementary, uni, transport, parks. We fixed our power problem. We built this pretty cool cove over here. We've put a road out here. Doesn't do anything for the time being. We've got it there in case we want to do something else with it. Actually, I'll tell you what we could do. We need to think about trash as well, because that's stockpiling up now. How about an incineration plant? Now, I know incineration plants are ugly things, but it needs to be done. It needs to be done because otherwise we're just going to, we need to deal with our trash. And it's the only way to do it. And now, considering that incineration plants actually create power, why not put them over here with the solar power? And what we can do actually is put a couple of them down. There we go. Now we're going to have to hook them up with water. Apparently. But we can beautify these things as well so they look like they're doing the job. So let's get some trees out. And here we go. Oh, yeah. Suddenly this area ain't so bad. Nice. Right. Excellent. So now we should have all our trash problems removed. Oh man, look how many trucks go in and out of the city over here. We still have a lot of trucks that leave the city and don't bother using the trains as transport. Maybe we don't have enough funding going into the railway lines. We don't have enough cargo trains going in and out of the city. But, you know, whatever. That's not a problem yet. And oh my god, the farms. There's farms for days. So many farms. Oh, what's going on here? It is full. Okay, the landfill is full. So, luckily enough, it's emptying now. And the incineration trucks should be off on the prowl looking to grab all the rubbish. Ah, right. We'd accidentally put down a whole bunch of ore there for some reason. That's fine. We can fix that and make it all fertile again. Sweet. Okay, so before we end this episode, let's hit public transport. Now we're going to do some quick and dirty metro. Put down our first metro station right at the heart of Banana Bay. Yeah, we'll plonk this down here because it's not going to upset too many people. Bam, transport links. And nobody loves transport links like industrial zones. Where else do we want a transport hub? What about over here? Perfect. And we could even fit one down the other end of Tropicoco. We'll future-proof ourselves by putting one right here. And of course, the commercial zone's going to want one too. And we'll put it right there. So one final one in our high-density residential. They're all hooked up. Time to build some lines. Now we're going to go for... are we going to do a circuit? I don't know, actually. Let's get curvy. I like being curvy. But we could actually go underground and connect that up. It's going to cost $35,000. I reckon it's worth it. Let's do it. Okay, let's put some lines in. Now that is the metro taken care of. How about buses? Buses always work. They're a solid place to start. We'll need a depot. And honestly, we're hiding a lot of the industry around in this secret cove. And where better to put a bus depot than in our secret little cove? Bam. And now we can put down bus station. And we could actually put the bus station over here, because a lot of people are going to want to get to this area. And this is a good place to put the bus station, so we can have all the buses stop over here. But maybe they don't want to, Maybe we don't even need a bus station yet. We will need bus lines, though. What is that? Oh, that's supposed to be a plane. Oh, but because I'm on fast speed, planes sound really fast. Okay, well, let's put down a bus line. So we're going to need one that comes to... Whoops. One that comes to the industry. Basically, people are going to go via metro to the industrial zone. And we need to make sure that from there, they can get to exactly where they need to go. So one bus goes down around here, up each of these, and then stops there. Then another one. Another one stop on the same place. Create new line. Bam. Right, here we go. And this bus station is going to go all around these little fields over here. And there we go. We've got a whole bunch of bus routes and a whole bunch of train routes, or rather metro routes. Now we're going to have to wait and see and leave that to cook in the background to see what it does, see if we actually get enough passengers, because we can always monitor it over here. Traffic's not too much of an issue, but again, as suspected, it's the industry that's creating the most of it. And there's no real way to fix that, because industry's going to need to get to and from the... Oh my god, what's this? Oh, right, of course. So we've just created 50 bus routes, and all of these buses need to go to the depot. So they're all coming out of there, and oh my god, all of these garbage trucks as well. This could have been I didn't foresee this issue. So right, here we go. So the metro serves 228 people per week. What's that? The train? Tourists? We don't have a railway. Oh my god, something's on fire. We don't have a railway line that people can use. So how are tourists getting into the city via rail? Who knows? But we've got buses in the area now, and we've got the metro. It's pretty cool. Next episode, I'm not sure what we're going to do. We'll come back, and oh my god, only one of those turbines is spinning. It's a pitiful power output 0. Holy crap. Oh, bless. It's just not a good day for... they look cool, though. They look cool, so we don't care. So we'll see. We're going to come back next episode, and we're going to try and work on these recos, get some more residential down, some more commercial. Our costs have spiked again because of our public transport, I think. But I think we're still doing okay, because we've got infinite cash, so can't do that badly. The biggest thing is traffic, though. So far, everything looks pretty contained and controlled, and we're getting a lot of use out of our transport depot over here. Oh my god, no, look at this. It's so busy. We need a bigger road here for sure. And then maybe what we tackle next session. But until then, guys, take care.